We are leaving the gates of Kruger Airport, possibly my favourite airport in the world, because it means we're back in Kruger. Not our first trip to Kruger, but it's probably going to be the first one I've ever done any meaningful video from. So, looking forward to first animals. Oh, missed what it was.
It's those weird stripy ones.
Weird stripy ones.
At the moment we can't remember what animals are.
Weird stripy animals. So not a good start to the day, but we haven't had any sleep for more than 24 hours, so please let us off. Going to the north of the park this time. So we've done the south loads and loads. So first trip to the north, bit sparser but fewer people, so whatever we see will be hopefully quite good meaningful sightings. So until we see something, this is day one. This is the great thing about Kruger. 25 hours ago we were in Jersey, and now we've driven for 4 hours through the Kruger National Park, and it's not even our first proper safari day. This is only a drive to the first camp, and we've done 4 hours and we've seen 2 of the big 5 and loads and loads of other stuff. I mean, the animal life here is just incredible, and I don't think you get that anywhere else in the world. That the wildlife is so accessible. Anyway, now for a well-earned sleep. Another really good day. First full day on safari, staying at Tara Rest Camp last night and tonight. So Tara is known for its lion, and it didn't disappoint. We've had 5 lion, 5 individual lion sighted here, there and everywhere, and really good. Lots of buffalo, lots of big herds of buffalo, and a fire. I mean, we're guessing, but within the last 6 months everything was burnt out, and yeah, lots of animals just starting to nibble on the little stubble grass in there. So yeah, really good first day. So it's day 2, we're going up towards Oliphant and on to Mapani, and we've encountered a bit of a roadblock on one of my favourite roads in the park, the S147. We've got an elephant who's stripping a tree, dropping it in the road, and he's not going anywhere. It's a one-way road, so we are stuck here till he decides he's finished destroying trees. So today has been a slow day. We've basically seen a honey badger all day, and that's about the highlight of new sightings. So this afternoon we decided to take this road, the 146, down to a lookout and the lake, and nobody seems to go here from Matupatani, and it is absolutely incredible. There's a lot of stuff just coming and going to the water's edge. Zebras, we've seen nothing great yet, but it's still quite warm. It's only 3:30, 4:45, so I reckon this place would really hot up. Sad thing is it's a 50-minute drive away, and that means we're going to have to leave realistically in no more than half an hour, but probably sooner, to get back home to make it in time for gates close. But I mean, just look at that view, it is absolutely stunning out there. We have arrived at Kruger's Corner, the most northerly part of our trip. Marks the border of Zimbabwe and Mozambique with South Africa. This is actually that way, and then it's an SA side. Really good for birding here. As I'm saying this, there's a fish eagle just coming through. Probably not going to pick it up on the 360. But yeah, there's crocs in this river. But yeah, really beautiful part of the park. And we've got a load of hippos suddenly just diving into the water over there. So yeah, quite an active part of the park for certainly grazers. Not many cats around, but yeah, very, very beautiful. We've just stopped off on the way home from Kruger's Corner to Punta Maria, and we've seen these 3 herds of elephants cross. I mean, their herd size is massive. Every single one of them is numbering at least 30, if not more. So we've probably seen 100 elephants cross this river in the space of 100 metres. Absolutely incredible to witness these massive herds of elephants. This is the fun part of safari. It's 10 to 6, still dark outside, and we're lining up at the gate for gates opening at 6. We're first at the gate this morning. Hopefully going to find some animals with a fairly few dry days. We're staying at Shingwetsi at the moment, so the penultimate camp of our trip, and hopefully today we're going to be lucky with animals. So we have just witnessed our first lion hunt, first proper lion hunt. We've seen them before, but never to this success rate. Say success rate, it was a failure. They didn't get the zebra they were after, but it was an absolutely intense 2 minutes. We've watched the lion try and take on a buffalo before. wasn't anywhere near as successful as this one. This one was a proper ambush. Two females sort of pincer maneuver around the zebra. Actually thought the zebra was going to get up from drinking and walk off and make it, but at the last second this lion sprung for a range of about 20 meters, and she did get on the back of it. She did grab hold, but didn't manage to pull off the sort of the drop. Didn't drop so the other lion could get on and take it for the kill. But absolutely intense moment, and I'm still shaking from it, still buzzing, still watching these lion. We've probably got another 45 minutes before we've got to head to camp, so maybe something will come through this river valley again, and they'll have another go. This is our last full day in Kruger. I was staying at Tara Rest Camp, and we had a pretty promising start today. We set off and we saw some hyena straight out the gate, a huge herd of buffalo, and then a serval darted across the road in front of us and sort of scurried off into the bushes. And so really, really good start to the day, and then it just died on us. We had lots of prey animals, lots of impala, lots of waterbuck, zebra, you name it, it was there. But no cats, no predators at all. So we went home for lunch a bit despondent. And then we've headed out this afternoon, got 15 minutes away from camp, and on the bridge by the dam we found a pride of 9 lion. So we've just decided to sit here for the rest of the afternoon, not burn any fuel, and take photos of these guys and see if they do anything more exciting than sleep. We're just hoping some poor unsuspecting animal comes down and becomes dinner. It's the last day and we've stumbled across some wild dog. We've been looking for wild dog all week, and this is the first time we've seen them on our way to the airport, of course. We found them on a road. They started a chase. They ran through the bushes. We thought we'd lost them, and I thought, no, there's an area I know they're going to run to, and sure enough they've turned up at the dam where we were last night, watching the lion, and it's really, really intense just watching wild dog run and actually do their hunting. So just goes to show in Kruger, never give up. It's not over till you're on the plane home. It's been quite a slow morning after the dogs, but it's been a fun little drive down. Stopped up at Shakwani to have a jaffle. So we did something different on this trip. We went to the north. We'd never been to the north before. We've been to Kruger about 6-7 times before. Always stayed south of, the Tarba's as high as we've ever been. And it's been different. It's been a lot quieter up in the north. We did know that was going to happen, but it was quite quiet. But still beautiful nonetheless. Would we go back? Probably not. I think we'll maybe go as high as Shingwetsi one day, but after that I think the game for us just got a little bit too sparse, too difficult to see. But down south seems to be where it's at. Everybody says south's busy. Well, south is busy for a reason. There's a lot more game down here. But what I would say is what we have seen has been quality sightings. There's been very few cars. We had one lion kill, or attempted a kill, and there were 3 cars on it, which is ideal for everybody. Nobody's going to get in anybody's way, and most importantly, you're not going to be affecting the animal. The animals, you're less likely to affect the animal. The animal's got lots of space to act naturally and not be put off by 30, 40, 50 cars like you get down south. So there are some positives with being north, for sure, but there's also that negative aspect of it's hard to find stuff. So that'll be our Kruger trip for this year. We're already talking in the car on the drive down when we're coming next year, so we shall see the next time we do a safari video. So for now, that's it. Maybe speak to you in a year.